afternoon, or good morning, or good night, wherever you are. I thought that this month I wasn't going to be able to do a wrap-up, but it turns out I can. I ended up reading a lot more than I started with. I started not reading at all. Like, I only started really reading this month around halfway, and then I just read not a whole bunch, but more than anticipated. The first book that I finally finished, because I was kind of in a reading slump this past month, didn't like it, especially because I had this book that I had to read because it was the book of the year pretty much. The first book that I finally finished in August was The Cursed Child by J.K. Rowling. A lot of people have been bashing on this book. I don't approve. You've been whining for J.K. Rowling to write more Harry Potter books, and you finally get one and you don't like it. Like, what is wrong with you people? I loved it. I didn't dislike anything about it. It was so fun. It was so good. I mean, it's a play. It's not gonna be in detail. It's not gonna make as much sense as a book because we're not getting all the details. We don't have time to put all the details. It's a play. It's supposed to be quick and fast and done within a few hours. So for you people who did not like this book, I don't understand you. I gave this one 5 out of 5 stars. It took me 23 days to read it when it should have taken like 2. But like I said, I was in this stupid reading slump. I think I'm out of it, which is A+. So when I finally decided to buckle down and finish this book, I flew through it. It was so fun. Me and my mom read it at the same time, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I don't want to see the play because I imagined this as a movie in my head. I didn't see it as a play, and I saw the real actors of Harry Potter in this story. I didn't see the new ones for the play, so imagining Hermione as a black woman would be very weird to me because Hermione is Emma Watson, and it's always been Emma Watson, and I don't really want to imagine her as anybody else. I don't really want to see the play. So after I finally finished Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, I bought 2 books that I'll show in a haul someday whenever I'm up to having enough books for a haul. I bought The Little Prince, but in French, so Le Petit Prince, and it's by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. When I grew up, I knew about the story. I've seen the movie a few times. I never read the book, but my mom loved it, and I had a teacher in school, not that I had the teacher, but there was a teacher in my high school who made his class read this book every year. I never got to be in his class, but I already knew about the story. I knew what it was about, but I had completely forgotten how it ended, what happened at the end, because it's kind of a weird ending. It's very philosophical. It's very philosophical. Oh my god. And it's really nice. I really liked it, and I had the movie playing in my head while reading it. Not the new one, the old movie made in 1974. You know, it's a classic in my book. The next book that I kind of sort of read in August, I'm still in the process of reading it. I haven't finished it. I'm only halfway through, and I started it in June during Booktubeathon, so it's been a while. It's been a full month, and I'm not even close to being done. And it's Hopeless by Colleen Hoover. Now, the reason I'm not done, it's not because I don't like it. I absolutely love it. It's Colleen Hoover. I love all of her books, but like I said, I was in a reading slump, and I haven't been wanting to read at all for the past month. So it's taking a while to finish this book. I'm reading it here and there when I don't feel like reading the other book that I'm gonna talk about. So I'm reading it very slowly. I've never read one of her books so slowly before. I usually fly right through them, but this one, it's taking a little bit longer than usual. But it's okay. It doesn't matter how fast you read, the point is read. Read, read, read all the time. And the final book that I've been reading in August is Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. I've been rereading it because Empire of Storms comes out next week, and I am so pumped, and I'm so happy that I'm kind of out of this reading slump that I've been in for the past month, so I can just dive right into Empire of Storms without being stopped by anybody. I'm only on page 195, which is like that far in. This is what I've read. It's a big book. It takes a lot of time to read, but it's still so good and still so funny and still so amazing because Sarah J Maas is still so amazing. I love all of her books. There's nothing wrong with her books. Never has, never will. I still haven't taken off my signed copy sticker because it feels very special to have a sticker there, because then you see it and you're like, whoa, that's a signed copy? How'd you get that? Oh, I just found it on the shelf, just sitting there waiting for me. I think I said the exact same thing last year when I did the haul and I presented this book to you. I just found one on the shelf sitting there waiting for me. It's weird to think that it's been a year since this book came out and I'm now rereading it and reliving the fantastic moments within it. Anywho, really enjoying it again. Still 5 out of 5 stars. Like, it never changes. They're always all 5 out of 5 stars, except Heir of Fire. It was my least favorite. Give it like 3 out of 5 stars. It was better the second time. The second time I would have given it 4 stars, but the first time I read it, didn't really enjoy it that much because Dorian and Cale and Selena were all separated. And I was like, who's this Cale guy who's not Dorian? I want Dorian. And we didn't see much of Dorian and Cale in Heir of Fire. We saw way more of Rowan and Selena. And I wanted Cale, Dorian, and Selena together, which is why I love this one so much, because the whole gang was back together and it was just so good. I need to stop talking about it now. So my August wrap-up has been much more successful than I thought it was gonna be when I started the month. I wasn't planning on doing a wrap-up because I hadn't even finished a book, but then I finished one, and then I finished a second, and then I started a third and a fourth, and it's just... praise, I am out of the slump. So let me know in the comments below if you've been rereading Queen of Shadows for Empire of Storms coming out in September 6th. And let me know if you still enjoyed it as much as you did the first time, because I am. Also, don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. They're down in the link below. Twitter, Instagram, Goodreads, Snapchat. I think that's all I have. And also give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And last but not least, do not forget to subscribe. Click the red button down there. It says subscribe, it's red. You just click on it and you're subscribed to moi. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye!